Isn't that like where you go through the TSA at the airport?
Yep.
It's always
you have to. Yep.
That happened to me the other day, and I didn't have any metal or anything. I walked through it, and he's like, "Yep, you got a little." There was like a little red mark right here.
I'm just saying, some people pay a lot of money for that, man. You're lucky. I haven't had that happen yet to me. I kind of wanted to, man.
What?
I want it to happen. It hasn't happened to me
You
yet.
want the pat down?
Why would I not want a free pat down?
What do you mean? Why would you not want a free pat down?
It's a free pat down. Come on, man. It's more touching than I ever get. Come on.
Welcome to the Tip of the Iceberg with Jason Legees
And Bo Gorby.
We're going to talk to each other
Interview some people.
and have fun doing it. So sit back, relax,
Grab some snacks, cookies, whatever.
and enjoy the Tip of the Iceberg. Another episode.
What is this? Do you know that number?
Let's think. Connor was 16, 17 was the audience. This is 18.
18, dude. Two
Honestly,
more.
dude, this is such a good episode with CJ, you know? I mean, we didn't film it yet, but I mean...
Yeah, it's going to be. We're sure.
Should we save CJ's episode for episode 20? I mean, like...
Yeah, I mean, someone special's got to be 20, and CJ's...
He's definitely worthy.
Yeah, he's got that.
Dan was the first big special episode.
Yeah.
The biggest episode was episode 10.
Biggest.
Once we hit that hurdle, it was
Emphasis on biggest.
Yeah, it was definitely the biggest, but it was a big hurdle once we got over 10.
Big hurdle. Yeah, CJ could be 20. Could be 20.
Yeah, but
We'll have to
I
save
really
it.
just want to put it out so much because it's such a funny episode.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
we
mean,
didn't
people
film
are
it yet.
wanting for,
We're
like-
just guessing that it's going to be a great episode.
Yeah, it could be awful. I'm sure it's not, though.
We didn't film the episode yet.
But yeah, your dad wants to see it.
Dude, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
You can only imagine what CJ Schumacher has to say.
I love the I mean,
You know what his real name is?
Oh, no.
His real name is not CJ.
What is it?
The J stands for Junior.
Carl Jr.? Carl Jr.'s?
Craig. Craig Jr. What?
It's Craig?
Yeah, it's Craig.
His name's Craig?
Yeah, no one calls him Craig, though. Everyone
it's
calls him
good.
CJ.
I mean, Craig's a good name.
CJ's dope, though.
CJ is dope, yeah.
That fits him pretty well.
Yeah, much better than Craig. Does not seem like a Craig. His personality is not Craig-like. He's not an accountant.
Yeah.
And
You get the penguin fact?
I do got a payment.
Change this up.
So,
Many episodes ago, I was like, maybe we should change up who asked the fact.
yeah, many episodes. Here. Was it one
Connor's
two
episode,
episodes? Yeah, 2 episodes.
Many weeks ago.
2 episodes, 2 minutes ago. Yeah.
Many weeks ago.
Yeah, weeks ago. So, you're gonna love this, but in the 2007 animated classic Surf's Up.
See, I literally said before the podcast, if that's your question, it's so dumb.
That was like 30 seconds ago. Like, I sure hope it's not about Surf's Up. So, in the 2007 animated classic Surf's Up, what was the name? Have you ever seen the movie?
No.
Are you serious?
I've seen clips.
Are we doing like a podcast?
Dude, he's
special
got
or
like
what?
that weird yellow hair.
Yeah, it's a species.
But like
of
he doesn't
penguin.
have hair on top of his head, right? It's only on the
Well,
sides.
it's a little bit of fuzz. Penguins have like a little bit of fuzz. I'm pretty sure. Okay, but yeah. Let me just restate the question. In the 2007 animated classic Surf's Up, what is the name of the antagonist?
I don't know. Why couldn't you ask me about like Pingu or something?
Okay.
I know Pingu.
Okay. We'll do
or like
a few
the penguins of
questions.
Madagascar. I know the penguins.
You
of
know,
Madagascar.
that's your favorite movie of all time. You're gonna
good
get
movie.
everything right
It's
about
a good
that.
movie.
It's a good movie.
But like Skipper, Private, Rico Kowalski. You could ask me like, what are the penguin names? You know.
That's so easy. It could be in the TV show. What is Rico? What does he eat that makes him explode? I don't know. He ate a bomb, right? In that TV show, he's gonna
Probably.
die in this circle. Okay, so Tank is the bad guy. Here's another question about Surf's Up. What is the name of the main character? Everyone knows this. There's like a mantra that
Tank is the main character, or
No,
Tank's
he's the antagonist. Okay, you don't know if you ask that question.
Can you give me a hint what the letter starts with?
See.
I don't know. Wait. What's the second letter?
Oh.
What's the third letter?
D.
Cody?
Yeah.
Sweet,
You
I
were
got
not
it.
confident saying
I
that.
got it.
Okay, here's
I
an
got
easy
it.
one. What's the name?
Cody. Why is it Cody?
What's the name of the chicken? You know this one. It's in my room.
I don't like the chicken.
You don't like the chicken?
No, I've told you many times I don't like the chicken.
No, you did it.
Yes, I have.
Why don't
Why
you
do you
like
have
the
that
chicken?
poster? I'm like, that's a terrible poster.
It's not. He's doing this. And he's riding the waves of Wisconsin. Which you'd think there's no waves in Wisconsin.
Is. I don't think about the chicken in your room.
Chicken Joe. He's the coolest chicken in the movie. Okay, I'll ask you another movie. So Pingu, what's his catchphrase?
I don't know.
You asked for this.
I thought you
asked for a Pingu question.
What was the claymation penguin show called? Pingu, right?
Okay, you know the name.
That's what I was hoping you
Have you ever seen Pingu?
Like clips.
Okay, so he probably says this during the clip.
Like,
what does he say? I think that's the walrus that does that.
What?
Yeah, there's a very scary walrus in that show, and it really freaked me out. But he says, starts with an N, and he says the same word twice. It's newt. Okay, newt.
Why do you know that? Why do you know that?
Because I watched all of Pingu growing up. Hey, comment down below if
was that even like a kid's show or was that like a little kid's show?
I mean, it was kind of scary, honestly.
Why'd you watch it?
It was just kind of as a joke. Me and Aiden Corbley, it's a shout out. We were like good friends growing up. We watched Pingu when we made a fort in my hat, like a sleepover. We made a fort and a sleepover and watched Pingu. And he says newt. See, I came with the penguin facts, bro.
I can tell.
Okay, huh?
I can tell.
Good. I'll have more.
I don't know any of them
in the future.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to me asking the penguin.
No, I'll ask a good one next time. Don't think so.
All right. Well, I guess next up we're gonna show you CJ.
CJ. Yeah,
CJ, come on in.
Come on, Craig.
All right, CJ, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Couple of topics, but he's actually first other Gorby on the podcast.
What?
I am. I have a little bit of lineage.
He's technically a Gorby.
My mom's maiden name is Gorby.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, somewhere along the line.
Wait, are you related at all?
Somewhere along the line.
Probably.
Way down.
Somewhere way down.
Dude, the Gorbys run Columbiana County, man. They're all over the place.
They're all over.
Wow, that's insane.
He's our first Gorby on the podcast.
He's a Gorby. Wow.
Well, it depends. If I run well, your dad calls me a Gorby. If I run bad, I'm a Schumacher.
Yeah.
So, depends.
That's how it was.
You ever think of doing like a 23andMe test or something?
I did it. I don't know about him.
You had to do it for it to work.
Matter of fact, I did Ancestry.com and that. So
you did both?
Yeah.
Dude, you gotta do it.
Yeah, I've never done it, so maybe if I do it, we'll finally find the link.
It'll show you exactly where you are on the tree.
Really?
Yeah, I found so many relatives. I didn't talk to them, but like
Julia Getzy one time came up to me.
Really?
She's like, "Hey, you realize we're related? Or like third cousins or something like that, like fourth cousins, like way lineage." And I went to school with this chick. I had no idea.
Good thing you didn't date her.
No, I did not.
That's good.
That is a good thing.
Yeah, you gotta do it, though. 23andMe. If we're sponsored, it could be free.
Yeah, we do need to get some sponsors.
Dude, sponsor them. 23andMe, get them.
Now that CJ's saying it, man, we gotta get
You
sponsored.
got it.
Alright, I'll pull up my first topic. So, how'd you enjoy running for YSU?
Oh, I loved it. I went through all of high school. I didn't really get recruited by anybody. I got it was like Notre Dame College, and I did, the program lasted like 2 years, and Wittenberg University, and I wasn't going to run, and then your dad never really, he kind of looked at me, didn't really look at me, and I was kind of butthurt. I'm like, I've never run for Brian Gorby in my life. And then I spent 6 years running for him. So It was awesome. It was fun. I had a lot of friends, come out of it, and some were in my wedding and stuff like that. So
how does the 6 years work? Isn't that because of COVID?
Yeah, I had an extra year for COVID.
Extra
I
year.
did 5, and they just give me another one.
Yeah.
But I had hell, whatever. It's like a little bit more travel. It's hurt like hell though. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
All the plane rides and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It kind of prepared me for what I do now. I travel so much.
What do you do now? What's your?
I travel for the Bureau of Indian Affairs. I go to Native American reservations and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's actually where I just came back yesterday. Woke up at 5 and had a bunch of flights and flew in through a storm.
Damn.
Had one flight into Minneapolis, hit a little bump and dropped 50 feet out of the air. It was crazy.
Yeah, so, that's not helping Bo's fear of flight, right?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of flying.
I hate flying.
I fly once a year just for cross, pretty much. We went for Texas.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's your job,
Once
too.
for both.
Well, if you go through Texas in the summer, dude, because you hit this little, because you got cold air and then you hit that dry Texas air, and you actually feel the shift, you just drop and you rise. It's actually kind of scary. I think the worst one though is I was flying from Denver to Durango, which Durango's on the bottom left corner of Colorado.
I never heard of Durango.
It's actually it's a beautiful town. It's a gorgeous town, up in the mountains. But when you fly in, it's supposed to be 40-minute flight, but it's actually an hour to change because you have to fly around the mountains. So you do 3 loops around Denver. Well, when there's a cold front coming over the mountains, it's complete shift. So we were taking 20 feet, 25 feet rise and dips. And we're just doing this over Denver. And I have like this little plane where I have to like duck down underneath it. It was like 2 and like a 1-seater. And the engine's like on the freaking top of the plane. So I look out my window, there's an engine there, and we're just rocking like 10,000 feet. I was like, we would have died.
I would have died.
He would have died.
I hate those flights.
Oh man,
That's the one thing that we have in common. My dad always says that me and CJ were the ones who he just knew didn't like flying.
it's the Gorby way.
Oh, dude, I'm a baby. I know I am.
I always missed out because you guys got to go to Disney for running and they don't have
Dude,
that
I always ran like ass there though. We woke up.
It's like they'd take like the B group there is what he'd say, and then they do well because
Yeah.
the people down in Florida aren't really that
I
good
mean-
at racing.
I mean, one year
Why?
that was one of the
It's
races.
hotter down there than it is like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We
And, like,
perfect scored there actually.
That's what he told me.
But it was
the Mickey Mouse trophy, like 7 that he has at home.
actually really cool.
Yeah, in the garage.
when we got up at the
That was
hotel,
nice.
we stayed at some Holiday Inn like suite or whatever. We'd get up at 4, get ready, drive to the course because we raced at 7 a.m. And as soon as like the gun goes off, the sun comes up, and it was like as soon as the sun came up, you were soaking wet. Like your shoes were soaking wet, so to do.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I lost probably 30 pounds of like water weight after each race. It was horrible.
Did your PR there or was it like
Absolutely not. I ran like Ethan Dobler. Shout out Ethan.
Dobby?
Beat me there.
Really?
I'm sorry, but Ethan Dobler should not have beat me there. That's where I rode with that new ride Avatar, Flight of Passage.
Yes.
It was crazy. It was.
You
crazy.
liked it?
Oh, I loved it.
Dude, me, Bo, and Jared waited in line for like 4 hours for that.
That's exactly what we did.
It was
I thought
a
it
long
was
line.
amazing.
It was the best ride. It's
Right?
the best ride I've ever been on in my life.
It was so
Because I had no idea
amazing.
what was going on. So we're standing in line, and you go through this queue, and I'm in there with Chris Butler, that's another Boardman kid, and
Yeah.
we're sitting in line, and he looked at the video. Mind you, we're 2.5 hours in already. We got like a half hour left,
Yeah.
and we're sitting in there, and he like looks up the footage for the ride, but doesn't tell me. He's like, dude, we just stand in a room. I said, seriously? I mean, we're waiting 2 effing fucking hours. Like, we're this already, and we're only gonna get like in a room and stand around. It's gonna rock a little bit. He's like, yeah, it just shakes around a little bit. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get out. Like, I almost got out, and we get in the room, and he's like, dude, this is it. And they like what's it called? Like, gets like, the bugs out of you, like set scene. You know what I'm talking? You go stand in a room that has like a thermal, and it has like it's like debugging you or something like that. Okay? He's like, this is the ride.
Like the setup?
Yeah, and I was like, dude, I'm like, this is bullshit. I just sat here for 2.5 hours. And then we finally get in the room, and I stand in there, and you get in those crotch rockets, and it has like that screen on it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't notice, and I looked down, and the thing flashes you, and I was like, shocked. And then the screen popped. It was actually amazing.
It was awesome.
It was not worth the wait.
But it was so. I would have waited
4 hour
2 hours,
wait?
man. Yeah,
Me
yeah.
and Jared were not one.
It was a cinematic experience.
I
Bro.
wouldn't go
I
back.
wouldn't do it. But here's only one ride out that gives it a run for its money, and it's the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
I wanted to
I'm telling you
ride
right
that
now.
so much.
I never got to ride it.
I'm not gonna tell you. It's a spoiler. I'm not spoiling.
Yeah.
It's by far the best coaster I've ever been on because
Really?
it goes like 60 miles an hour
Actually, wow.
indoors. So it like feels like you're on like
Any loops
9,000.
or anything?
Oh yeah. I mean, but dude, it just I'm not gonna tell you. But
Is it like cinematic? There's like stuff.
oh,
going on
it's like the
around
graphics are insane. It's insane.
Damn, man.
It's like high def. And
Did you ride the Star Wars ride, the Rise of the Resistance?
I actually wasn't like. It was really cool. Like when you come in and you get how they transition you from where the base is to like the Emperor ship or
Yeah.
Empire ship. It's really cool. Or it wasn't Empire. It was a whatever First Order ship.
I don't know.
But you like transition to there, and then how they get you out is really cool. I was kind of disappointed in the ride. It was just pretty. It just feels like very Disney-esque Star Wars,
Yeah.
like actual Star Wars.
I mean, it was cool. The one part that I remember the most is when like Kylo Ren is like holding you with the.
Yes, it
That
is
part
cool.
was pretty cool.
The drop got me.
The
like,
drop,
when you get in the
yeah.
skate pod and it just drops you. That,
That
was
was
actually
cool.
cool. But it
Yeah.
just like it felt like Disney Star Wars. It didn't feel like Star Wars.
What's your favorite park at Disney?
Oh shit, dude, you're asking good questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Animal Kingdom a lot.
Really?
I do.
Damn,
like
that's the most cool take I've ever heard.
I like Animal Kingdom, dude. Freaking Everest.
Everest.
Jared
Did
liked
you
such a
ride
good
Everest?
Ever? That's where Jared got the hoodie from.
Yeah, that was alright.
That's such a good ride. I'm also a big like nature guy and everything like that.
Yeah.
I'm big. Epcot's also cool too. But I like them all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Animal Kingdom.
What about Magic Kingdom?
It's like
I would say I like the OG Magic Kingdom. I like Star Wars of like Hollywood Studios. Yeah, I'm gonna go Animal Kingdom.
What about Universal? You've ever been there?
No, I've actually. I think I meant there was like a little kid. Like when it was like pretty dumped down. They might have like Nickelodeon there still.
Yeah.
And I actually saw like one of those little game shows they had, but like other than that, nah.
I mean, now it tops all of them. It
That's
tops
what
all
I'm
the
saying.
Disney parks. Yeah.
I wanted to ride the Velociraptor coaster.
Oh, we rode
it's
that.
so fun.
I want to ride that.
Velocicoaster.
It's so
fun.
scary because it only holds you right here on your legs, and you do so many like loops and like corkscrews.
Would it fit my big ass? Because I put on some pounds.
Probably not.
It's fun because then you like go upside down for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Over the water.
You put your hands up.
No, Jared does.
Jared puts his hands up.
I
When
wouldn't do it.
Dude,
My
I know.
hands are on the thing.
I wish it was like
It's so
pulling
fast,
you in
too.
from the shoulder. Yeah, it's so fast.
So
It's
fast that you
insane.
don't want to do it.
It's kind of like what is it? Steel Vengeance up in Cedar Point.
I've rode
How it
that.
like kind of
Vengeance.
like a someone on the lap, and then you do it's
Yeah.
like a hybrid coaster. So you do a bunch of loops too, though. No, it's I'm out.
Yeah.
On that. There's only one ride I won't ride at Cedar Point though, and that's
The Dragster.
nope. I'll ride the dragster. I've
Really?
ridden it before. It's
Shit.
Val rating. How it hangs you
Val
over.
rating? Oh,
I hate
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit, dude. I'm scared of heights. The only reason I can do coasters because it pushes you over.
Yeah.
Hell no. Dangling, dude. No. Like I get up on like heights. I'll be like on a tower because like you go to what's that place up Putin Bay. It has like that big tower and elevator you go up. Couldn't do it. I'm
Damn.
scared. Like if it's open, I hate it. I could be on like the 20th story of a building and be completely fine.
Yeah.
Because it's enclosed. But if I'm like on a roof, no shot. There's no shot. I'm scared. Which is ironic.
So you never do like a tightrope over like a Grand
There was
Canyon?
absolutely no shot. There was a bridge over in Gatlinburg, and I love going there, but it's a clear bridge.
Yeah.
And it goes from like one bridge back to another. There's no shot because it's like a 1,000-foot drop straight down.
Yeah.
And you can like look down. No.
So no bungee jumping either.
Absolutely.
Skydiving.
Nope. Nope. I don't even want to get on the damn plane, let alone jump out of it. No shot.
No chance.
There's no shot.
Yeah, that's something that I never do too. You want to put one of your topics, Jason?
Oh yeah.
I got a bunch more, but let me just say some.
Oh, plug out, shout out Mag. I told her I'd give her a shout out. You the best.
Shout out Maggie.
Yeah, shout out Mag. Another YSU grad, Gwen alum.
Yeah.
Another runner.
Married soon.
Hell yeah, man. You know, I'm telling you, man, I'm producing athletes. That's what I'm breeding athletes, man. That's all I say. She is 6 foot. She said she's 5'11". She's 6 foot. But I'm breeding athletes, man. These kids don't pay for me when I'm older. I'm going to be upset. Right? I'm just having a farm system for your dad, essentially.
Yeah, you just gotta
Olympics or bust. man. Olympics or
Olympics or
bust. All right. So we ask everyone, not everyone, but usually what their favorite TV show is.
Office. The Office.
The Office.
The Office.
Good
Planet
one.
Close.
I like The
choice.
Office. I finished it like 2 months ago.
So when I first came on the team, I really didn't watch it at all, and then Rocky came on.
Really?
Not the movie. Rocky from Canfield. Rocky.
Yeah.
I forget how she her last name. And she kind of like put me onto it, and in a span of like 3-4 months, I watched it through 7 times.
Really?
7 times.
7 times, dude.
It was always on then.
It was always on. It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I would fall asleep to it every day. Because it was the summer, so I just it was on repeat, dude. Like I was working, I was a bum. I'm still a bum, but
Yeah, Office is good. I like that.
It's one of Jason's favorite shows.
they're coming out with like a reboot for it.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
I thought Steve said they weren't doing that.
I've heard they're coming out with one, but dude, they won't survive. If it's because it won't be the same humor. You
That
can't.
100% will not be the same show.
There's absolutely not. You could not.
Yeah.
You'll be canceled immediately. You'll be canceled immediately.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah. I like
Who's your favorite character?
Probably Dwight.
Really?
Dwight's cool. Dwight's cool.
Dwight or like secretly Creed.
I was gonna
like
say Creed.
sly comments on there, man.
I like
It's
Creed.
just like the mung beans got me. Like there was like a
Smell like
mung
death,
beans.
but taste delicious. Yeah.
It's highly like it just gets me.
He finally got arrested in the last episode.
I know.
They got to him. They
Dude,
got to him.
he actually was like a rock star. Like
Yeah,
his life,
yeah,
he actually
which is
just played
really
a real guitar in
The
the band.
what's
Yeah, his name was actually Creed Bratton.
Yeah.
It's like actually like super interesting.
What's
Yeah.
his the band he was in the finger picking band,
I forget.
I don't know.
the Woodstock. No shit. The Grassroots. The Grassroots.
Oh,
yeah, that's
gotcha,
it. Yeah.
yeah.
But he was insane. He's an insane guitar player. Yeah.
But he's such an odd character. But he's like,
I know.
it's just like sneaky. Just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You gotta like pay attention to him. To, like actually notice
It's
it.
just like a quick line here and there, and then it's
Yes,
just
and
like you can miss it.
But
yeah.
it's out of nowhere.
I know.
It's just his old ass.
What's that one episode with the mouse? Like there was that one mistake during printing, and like
Oh yeah, he's like, "Who's your production control?" He covers his ass. He just covers his ass.
yeah, oh that's funny. But yeah, I like Parks and Rec a little bit better, but
See,
I think
I never could get into it. It's the same kind of humor. Chris Pratt in it does a really good job, and Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza, yeah.
Dude, I'm just saying, she's sneaky good looking. Aubrey's sneaky good looking. She's just like, it's her humor, her dry, like.
The dry humor, for sure.
It just gets, but it's like actually like a decent show. I just never, it's the same format as,
the interview thing.
Yeah, but it just didn't get me.
Yeah.
I like The Office better. I've seen like one episode of Parks and Rec.
That's it. Season 1 sucks. Unbelievably sucks about Parks and Rec. It gets so much better.
I don't remember what episode it was, but it was just on TV.
That's kind of how like The Office was, though. Like season 1 was kind of like even episode 1 with like the freaking balding that Steve Carell had.
Yeah, definitely got a hair transplant.
Kelly looked horrible. Like they all like looked like gross. So it gets better. So maybe I'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
What about cartoon? Do you have a favorite cartoon?
Dude, I don't know.
Like not SpongeBob. But like,
I know. I'm just trying to think of like.
I mean, SpongeBob's good.
Yeah. All right, it's kind of like it's the Clone Wars.
That counts.
Okay.
Our friend Sal likes that.
I like the Clone Wars a lot.
What about like the Bad Batch? Did you like?
I did like the Bad Batch. Actually, like surprisingly, Omega grew on me. The way they ended it actually was amazing.
I like 2019 or something, right? 2020.
Yeah, they just added the last episode a few weeks ago. I watched it. It actually kind of like made me tear up a little bit. It was actually kind of like sad.
Wow.
Like, she actually grew up, and the Bad Batch got old, and
the end of it all.
Yeah, so it was actually like
turned
really
to the Good Batch.
Fitting.
What did you like The Mandalorian?
I did like The Mandalorian. I think it was very good because it was not a Skywalker Palpatine kind of saga. It was a new character, and it was very good at introducing like Book of Boba Fett, Ahsoka, and like intertwining them. They're getting a movie. Mandalorian is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's getting its own movie.
With the same character?
Yep, with Pedro Pascal. Yep, with as Din Djarin.
And then Grogu, he left, right, in season 2.
But he's back, season 3.
But he's back in season 3.
And we got to see Luke. That was really cool.
Yeah.
I liked how it like intertwined those shows. Book of Boba Fett was butt. Book of Boba Fett was horrible. I got out of the Sarlacc pit. It was really cool. But the graphics and like the special effects were just like
oh shit, the special. That's where they should shine because they're.
I don't know.
Yeah, all the money.
Usually does a good job at like that kind of stuff. He just Book of Boba Fett was a butt. Ahsoka I thought was actually pretty good. It was pretty cool.
Never saw
those two either.
What's the new one too? Andor is the new one.
I heard really good things about Andor. It's not really like a normal Star Wars. It's like there's like no like lightsabers or anything like the lore to it. It's how he came into like the rebellion. I never really got into it.
Yeah.
Will Hanchowski loves it.
Really? He does?
Yeah. Will Hanchowski says it's the best show he's ever.
Yeah.
No, I can pull up the next topic. All right. So I'll talk about Will. What are your PRs? So like, let's go 5K first. We'll go from 5K, 8K, 10K, then back down.
So my 5K PR, I did it. Well, I've had a few.
Like, what was your high school? 5K?
High school was 16-18. I did it twice.
Oh, that's faster than my high school PR.
Just a little bit. You're getting faster than me though in cross country. Yeah, kid. I'm telling you.
16-18 is quick.
Yeah, actually, you are faster, aren't you?
In cross now, I think so.
Yeah, like, what are you? 25 what?
25, I think 17.
Yeah, you are. You got me by like 12 seconds. Like that's actually like I told you, you're breaking 25. I've said it since you've come into school.
Yeah, high school though, 16:33. What was your high school? 1922. 1922.
You gotta realize too, man. I'm old as shit. So like I think back when I did for super shoes, all this other garbage.
Yeah.
Like you got these kids now that just like, what's running 16 anymore? That's like running like 17 flat anymore. You know what I mean? Like these kids now.
Yeah, you got Blake Baker.
Yeah, freaking Blaker. Shout out Blaker, man.
9:07, I think, in the 2 mile yesterday.
That's disgusting.
9 minutes.
There's some sophomore from Twinsburg at 151.
I saw that too.
That's gross.
Wait, what?
Some sophomore.
In the 800.
Yeah. There's like another.
Not the 5K.
There's the one kid too from PA that Sage went to school with from Butler.
Really?
He went like 356 in a 16.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Like, it's gross. But it's like 5K. It was 16-18 in high school, and it's the longest time my 5K PR was in my 8K. I went like 15:50 in the 8K,
Really?
and then that was at conference where I set my PR, and then I ended up going like 46. It's like what I ended with in the 5K.
For college?
Yeah.
All right.
8K was 25:29, 10K 32:37. 800 was it was the best. It was 153. I got down there. I couldn't really get much lower. And what are you gonna do? And then
I remember you tried to run one in jeans at the Watts once.
I died.
I heard someone say that you were like you just wanted to run one out of nowhere.
I just want to see what it did.
You ran in jeans.
Like more, I don't know what I was thinking, but I did do a jeans 400 though. They said I couldn't break 60.
Did you do it?
57, baby.
Oh,
jeans. I can roll, man. 57.
That's crazy in jeans. Wait, what was your 10K PR?
32:37. It was a Terre Haute. Terre Haute's a bitch, man. Terre Haute sucks. It's the whole time. It's literally just hills, rolling hills.
Did you only run it once?
I've run 10K twice, which is kind of funny because Derek Basinger is 1-0 against me in an 800, but I'm 2-0 against him in a 10K. So
Really?
Yeah, the freaking lizard demon himself.
I went 31, I think 40, and then I went to Penn Relays, I think, and then I went 31:40 again. So I went the exact same time.
That's fast though.
Yeah, but how do you go the same time twice? In a 10K?
I did it in high school, 16, 18 back to back.
It's like just crazy though. A 10K, you go the exact same time twice.
That is, and there's so like anything can change.
Anything.
Yeah, it's like so long, 6 miles of running, and you just have.
I went out so much faster too. It just didn't make sense.
There's probably one gust of wind that just set you back.
Dude, they don't get you because when you run 10Ks, it's at the end of the season, like towards like November and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's cold. I think when I ran mine, it was at Terre Haute, Indiana.
But you did it in cross. I only ran it in track.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts the same. Trust me.
Yeah.
It was 26 degrees, sleeting, like rain, freezing rain, and then so it started turning to snow. I mean, I just wore like short shorts and a tank top. I didn't wear anything. I was a full proponent of like, if I'm gonna like be out in the elements, I'm gonna be out in the elements.
Yeah.
No warm, no gloves, nothing. I'm out in. Miami mindset, man. Just remember that.
Miami mindset.
mindset.
Did you enjoy Austin Town's home course for cross?
Not really.
Because Boardman sucked.
Boardman, I hate Boardman.
No offense to Boardman.
No offense to Boardman. I hate that course so much. And Austin course sucks too. It really does. Like 3 loops below. Just running it back to back.
Yeah.
It just sucks. It'd be cool if we got to run it like the new, what is it? It's the Brian Shaw Jersey Bow Gorby Championship cross country course. I ran there today actually. I'm getting back to it. I'm trying to run a marathon.
Nice.
I'm getting back into it. Yeah, I'm hurting like hell. But
Do you have time you're going for?
it's like 256-ish around
256.
there. Yeah, I qualified at Boston, so I want to do.
Oh, that's like right on the line.
It's 3 flats, like right there, but usually it's like
You just gotta break 3 flat, right?
yeah, essentially it's like
Alright.
652 or 650 pace.
Damn, that's tough.
Yeah, and I can barely go like 740 average now, so it's like we'll see how it gets.
Yeah.
You ran a half marathon a month or 2 ago.
Yeah, I got like 150.
That's not horrible. No.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Right now. You want to trade? I definitely would not be able to do that.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know why. I just like wanted to do it out of nowhere. I just started.
That's exactly how
But,
Jimmy
yeah.
Stafford put me on for mine. Like he like kind of finished his like running career and literally like I'm at a baseball game that day and he calls me. He's like, "Want to run a marathon?" I said, "Sure." He's like, "We start tomorrow." And then hung up. I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm in it now." So we'll run it at Prescott, which is
that's
like,
cool.
It's the flattest one, the Boston qualifiers. It's like 100 and like I think it's like 200 feet of like elevation change. It's just like the flattest you could possibly get.
That's good.
Which it's been very good for me because I cannot do hills.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt. 26 miles of hills would hurt.
That does sound like that sucks.
Imagine the Youngstown Marathon.
That
That would blow. Going through Mill Creek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would suck.
Dude, how much does that cost, like a marathon? Because I tried to do the Pittsburgh half marathon, and I was gonna sign up because my friend Tony's gonna do it, and it was like $180.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like 90 right now. If I wait
90.
till July, it turns into 180.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna like do it now. Plus, it'll give me something like give me
Yeah.
some motivation because I know I'm lazy and I probably will give up if I don't like put money, some
Yeah.
monetization towards it,
Some goal,
some
yeah.
monetary value.
How much is the Boston Marathon?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea. Let's get through this one.
We'll put it right.
We'll put it in post.
Free, right? I'm not that fast. They're gonna give it to me for free.
Yeah.
Do you know Tony? Tony Gallo?
I've
You went to Poland.
I've met Tony a few times because that's where Maggie went
Yeah.
to school. I've met Tony and what's his brother?
Gino?
Yeah, Gino.
yeah.
I've seen them a few times. I don't. Tony was cool. I don't know if Gino's too big a fan of me. Those Poland boys weren't too big of fans of me, mainly because I kind of like trash on them a lot. I'm not a D2, D3 people. You know how I am. Big.
No, we
big
told me
hater.
you were coming on the podcast. Like, oh, I know CJ. We're
Yeah,
like,
Tony's cool. Gino, I haven't talked to Gino forever. I heard he turned into a big frat boy.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't know. I
I
haven't
saw
talked to Gino
Tony
forever.
at was it the Turkey Bowl.
Oh yeah.
he played
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Turkey
Turkey
Bowl.
Bowl.
Yeah.
That's our banner.
Yeah. You guys.
You and Jersey aren't on there because you guys were like last minute added, but this is our team.
That's beautiful.
That was
The banner.
previous year. We have another banner too.
Let's ride.
One that he does like every year.
I love that one. I love going so much. But it's like we're starting to lose some people now. The kids getting older. Like you guys are actually like good at sports now. So I can't just like burn you guys.
Our team's lost the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's a
Every
Brennan's
team that we've been
fucking
on, we've lost like the last 3 years.
Oh, dude, I suck. I suck at football. I know I suck at football.
You're really tall. You catch the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly what I got. I'm a big bitch. I hate contact. I'm 100. Well, I guess I'm 190 now.
Well, Brennan, why do I keep saying one day he'll get some ringers and then he'll put ringers on our team?
I thought I was the ringer. What the hell, dude?
Yeah.
Let's bring it, dude.
At that point, though, then it's like a bunch of people you don't know that are just getting the ball.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's why I have fun. And that's why I don't like.
Yeah.
I mean, they care about winning that much. It's a freaking turkey bowl on like a Wednesday night. Usually.
They wore cleats 2 years ago. Brennan,
and
football.
I'm wearing like pigs.
Yeah,
I'm wearing pegs too. I'm wearing college. It's
just that's.
Next year, though.
Next year's the year.
This is our year.
You think so?
This is it. This is our year. This is definitely our year.
Oh, man.
You want to pull up another topic?
Sure, yeah. Let me just get rid of that. So every episode we ask this question, too. I feel like you would have one.
Oh, God.
But what is your favorite dinosaur?
It's an out there question.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You ever think about it?
Dinosaur?
Try not to say T-Rex because that's the most basic option.
You could.
No, I wouldn't do
really
T-Rex.
is.
I wouldn't do T-Rex.
Good.
I would do... Probably Velociraptor. We'll just go Velociraptor because, like...
That's a good choice.
Just because I grew up with Jurassic Park. And, Velociraptor was such, like, a...
It was a scary movie thing, like, with them, like, behind the corner.
Yeah, it's just, like, kind of... The one I kind of grew up with. Mm-hmm. Now, you want to say favorite animal? Favorite shark, man. I'm a big shark guy.
What's your favorite shark?
That's Jared.
Thrasher.
What's a thrasher?
A thrasher is actually like a big whip as a tail, and it actually goes up and it like goes to its prey and whips its tail, and it creates a shockwave and it kills the fish, and that's how it eats it.
It doesn't even bite him. It just. Well,
it can, but it like goes up and it like whips it, and that's how it kills its prey. It's actually like super sweet.
We'll put him right here. You might not have this episode.
Yeah, at this point, you might get this episode.
Oh, he's swimming around. He's going after CJ.
And then I was a big shark guy. That's actually what I wanted to do originally.
You watch Shark Week, don't you?
Oh, I was one of the reason I wanted to like get into like kind of environmental, because that's what I am. I was like environmental scientist now.
Yeah.
But I wanted to work at the National Aquarium in Baltimore. And I wanted to work with sharks because I would watch Shark Week all the time. I thought it was so sweet.
That's sweet.
Like working with sharks and stuff, but. Here I am, like, testing drinking water for natives. Here we go. That sounds about right. Like, what are you going to do?
One day, you'll build up.
Yeah, we'll get there, right?
We'll get there.
Exactly. We're working our way up the line.
You'll have a pet thrasher one day.
Dude,
that's
that'd be
impossible.
That'd be so cool. How big of a tank do you think you would need for that, though?
A what?
How big of a tank?
I don't know how big they are.
Like, they're huge. Like, you're probably talking, like, 10 foot at a minimum.
You ever see this Despicable Me with the Vector, and he had, like, a little shark tank
Nope.
below? He had a shark tank. That could be you. Evil Lair.
People say I look like Evil Lair. That's so, don't bring that up, because now I'm going to get people like that. I coach at Western Reserve, too. And they'll call me either the dude from Lorax that chops down all the trees and turns into the old guy.
The Onceler.
Yes.
The Onceler, yeah.
He calls me, they say I look like that, or they say I look like Vector off of Despicable Me. And it actually, like, irritates me in no end.
Yeah.
Like him?
Yeah, like, people say I look like, I don't understand. I think it's because I have, like, the glasses and stuff. I don't know.
Take your hat off. Oh, you gotta get the hair. You gotta get the
Yeah, he doesn't even have the hair.
Yeah, I like the bowl cut, man. I don't have a bowl cut.
Wait, you coached him for what? For
track? Yeah.
Okay, not cross.
I can't. They actually offered me the job. I just can't do both. It's not. Well, one with work, it's too
Probably a lot,
hard.
yeah.
But with like, it's not fair to Maggie because I'm
Yeah.
gone all the time. You know what I mean? Especially with travel. Like I'm literally gone like all the time. So like, I'm here home this week, and then next week I will see her one day out of like 14 days.
Dang.
Oh, man.
Because I'm going to Phoenix, and then I go back and I see her on a Saturday. Then I have to go out to Minot, North Dakota. Nothing in Minot, by the way. Just I'm going to a place called Turtle Mountain.
Yeah.
There was in fact no turtles, nor is there mountains. I'm just like there's nothing there. I don't understand.
That's stupid.
Like, but it's weird. As natives are like so like literal.
Mm-hmm.
We're down in like Navajo, and there's like this like white like little mountain over there. It didn't have like snow, but it was like weird like salt over. And we're like, well, what's that white mesa over there? It's like, well, that's White Mesa. That's the black one. He's like, oh, it's Black Mesa. And it's like they're all like super literal. There's the one lake I went to. I was just at Enemy Swim Day School. And it was the lake's called Enemy Swim Lake. Guarantee you some enemy has swum across that lake before, and that is why they call it Enemy Swim Lake. Like, there's no reason there to be called that. Like, it's crazy.
It's because you're done so long. Like one day you see Maggie in like 14 days.
Yeah, that coming up. Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
usually like one time in a month, like 1 week a month. I'm gone. But I mean, sometimes it's two. Like when I first started, I was gone 3 weeks in a row. Bang, 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 bang.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I was like, but I got to see some cool shit though. I got to see a lot of like national parks.
What's your favorite one at National Park?
Favorite national park that I've been to so far? Man, I like the Smokies a lot.
Smoky, I love
It's the
Smokies,
most visited national park in the United States.
Really?
It is.
And it's on the east. You didn't think the east would have much.
No, it's
most of it's on the west.
most. It's the most for traffic and everything. But Mesa Verde was very, very cool. I'm big into like the Anasazi, or like the ancestral pueblo that lived in like the Colorado Plateau like 1,000 years ago, and they have like these 3-story stone structures with like logs and stuff that are still standing to this day.
Oh man!
But that's what basically Mesa Verde is.
Yeah.
Which means green mesa, because it's probably green at some point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's like that's probably like it's like the ones out there is so different. Like Cuyahoga sucks. Cuyahoga Valley National Park.
It does.
Blows.
There's a few
I will
little
take
big
Mill Creek
rocks.
Park over it. I will take Mill Creek Park over it, man.
Because it's right here. Yeah.
Yeah, plug Mill Creek, largest metro park in the United States.
Yeah.
Plug it.
I mean, the cool thing about Cuyahoga, the only cool thing I saw was like in this rock there was a little carving that looked like a horse. That's it. It was small too. That's all they got.
But it's all out west. Like they have there's old handprints and old petroglyphs and everything out west. Like what is that? Like there's 2 highways going over it. Like it sucks, dude. It sucks. There's a town in it, and you go out west, man. You have to like literally like try and find cell service because you can't find any.
Yeah.
And you have to pay to get into the parks, let alone like drive around.
Yeah.
If you want to do anything.
Yeah,
and
it's so cool. Yeah.
And it's so quiet. It's so quiet. There's nothing around.
You ever been to Rocky Mountain National Park?
Yeah, love it.
Really? Me and Dan are going into like 2 weeks, I think.
It's really, really cool. Pikes Peak. Just make sure you go to Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go to Pikes Peak.
They're trying to hike a mountain.
We're trying to climb.
I don't think you realize these mountains are like the real
called.
deal, dude.
We've realized, we've asked some people.
They're going to
and we've
train
realized-
before.
If you want to go to
I'm going to like walk once.
Yeah.
Go to
Walk
Vermont.
around the block.
There we go.
Go to Vermont, Mount Washington.
How big is that?
I want to say it's like.
Oh my god, the amount of editing you're putting in.
I want to say it's like 7,000 something.
7,000?
So it's not super, super high.
Yeah.
But it definitely will give you a taste of like what it's like. Because when you go out there, dude, like you're starting at like 6,000 feet and you're getting up to like 12 at a minimum.
See, we might be fucking up here, but we're starting at 9.
You need to, if you're going to go train,
They're all gonna make it.
It's going
We're going to 14.
They're not gonna make it.
It's a 14er.
What mountain?
Albert. It's the highest in Colorado.
Jeez, you guys are insane.
We might realize that. If we have to go down, altitude sickness will go down, but I really want to get to the top, man. I really do.
I just did on a work trip. We had a trip out to Rapid City, and we stayed an extra day just to like as a group, like I don't know, like team outing, like bonding, and we climbed Black Elk Peak. I think it was like close to like 8,000 something.
When did it start? What's the?
I think it started at like 33.
Okay.
So I mean, you put some, you hoof it.
So it's like the same amount that I'm going, but I'm just.
Yeah, except you're gonna have like no oxygen up there, dude. You're gonna start sounding like me, with, like no brain waves.
Dan said he's gonna bring one of those Lorax air containers.
You're gonna have to, dude. You're gonna hurt. Like those like O2 ones that you like breathe in.
We were just drunk one day. He's like, bro, let's climb a mountain.
That's when the good times happen. When you're drunk, the good ideas come out when you're drunk.
It's not a good idea, though.
You're right. It's a great idea.
It's a great idea. That's true.
It's like Mount Everest. Just leave the bodies up there. It's like you died, just like you're up there.
Oh man, I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Oh my gosh.
we were gonna go in March, and I asked. Okay,
Do not go in March. I'm telling you right now. Do not go in March. Yeah, it's especially the roads to get up there are gonna be closed.
Yeah.
Like when it snows all the way to like June up there.
Yeah, there's gonna be like snow. Someone on Reddit. I mean, it's Reddit, but someone on Reddit told me that it's gonna be like you'll be trudging through snow like waist high at some points.
It's gonna be more than that. I don't think you realize it's gonna be. So when they were, the one peak, that's down to Durango. Now, mind you, this is like lower Colorado. This isn't like at the top of the Rockies where you're gonna try and go.
Yeah.
But this is like lower Colorado. Like there's this one. It's called the Escalante Pass. Mm-hmm. There's walls of snow that are like 16 feet high at some points. And you literally just like, you're driving by and there's just a wall of just like snow.
We're gonna have to go through that wall, man.
You're gonna have to go like around it or something. I don't know.
I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly. We'll see. It's gonna be tough. Training, we said we're gonna train, but our training is gonna be like maybe running 2 miles one day before.
That's not enough.
I would just go on a treadmill and just set that bitch up. I usually make it 90 degrees. Like start going. Just do mountain climbers all the time.
Fuck yeah! I mean, when we were gonna go to March, I asked Reddit because that's where I go for advice. maybe a bad idea sometimes.
I think it's a great idea. No, those people seem like
Yeah.
they're talking about.
That's what I say.
They're real doctors. They have degrees and everything.
Redditors?
Yeah. People that the meme Reddit pages, they like that's where you don't go. But like the Reddit pages with like guitar Reddit, climbing Reddit, they're like experienced people, which is good. But we said, oh yeah, we're going in March. We're just new to this, and they're like, you're gonna fucking die.
You're actually gonna like freeze to death, dude. Like they're not gonna find your body till like August. Like you're not gonna find it. Like you're gonna like. I would go. Best time. I would probably
or July.
You can go July. I think you'd be
yeah.
fine in July. June is like the ass end of it. If you go to end of June, you'd be cool.
But
the other thing you also go on is like you're going high elevation too. Make sure you wear sunscreen.
Yeah.
Because there's like less atmosphere to like actually protect you from like the rays.
Yeah. Okay.
So like skin cancer chances like go up exponentially.
Oh.
Yeah, you get like super higher exposure to UV rays. Like they just actually like so much more into it than you actually like think. People, you're like, oh, just go climb that shit, and then you look up, and you're like, oh shit.
It's like, oh honey, look at that mountain. Then they take a turn, they go climb.
You'll drive. You'll go out there and you'll like drive for a bit, and you'll be like 4 hours out. You're like, oh, those aren't even that big.
Yeah.
And then like 3 hours later, you're still like an hour out. Like, those really aren't getting that much bigger. And you're like, we're so far away. And then you get up close, and it's like night and day. Because the Smokies are actually like smaller than the Rockies in comparison because they're older.
Yeah.
A lot of erosion. It's weird. Work is weird.
Fuck.
Well, have fun out there.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's all you. You got it.
It's my last day.
Your last day. I forgot to ask CJ, what was your highest mileage week in college?
76.
Shit.
Oh man.
76. Yeah, I know. It's a lot for a hitter kid.
I didn't beat you till like this year.
I didn't run that till like I was like a fourth year. I think
That makes sense.
in high school my highest was 62 or 63 in cross, but I think track it was like 35, maybe 40 for in high school, and then I got to college, and I averaged probably 50 in track, and I got up to 76 in cross. Yeah,
That's a lot.
I don't know how I survived.
That's insane.
Jason, what was your highest mileage week in high school?
Don't ask me this.
Like 4 miles?
Maybe.
With race day?
Honestly, that's only 3.
With
The
race
other
day.
one comes from the week. But he says go 5 miles a day.
That's what, Coach Phillips.
Sometimes I was in an open race during senior year, but yeah, I didn't care at all. But I was in like JV, almost like maybe the edge of varsity, maybe like 8th,
Freshman year,
9th
right?
in the team, 10th probably.
Freshman year, right?
Freshman and sophomore year. I was
peaked
promising.
freshman year.
Yeah. I peaked 8th grade. I didn't peak freshman year. I got 11:30 for my 2 mile, and that was proud of
8th
When
grade,
was that?
pretty good.
8th grade?
That's pretty good
That's
for him.
very good in 8th
Thank
grade,
you.
dude. That's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that.
My first cross country, my PR from cross country when I was in 7th grade was like 18:10. Like it was only 2 miles too. I was like, it was horrible. So I'm there with you, man. It hurt.
Yeah, it hurt, but then I don't know. But a week probably. They said do 5 miles, which would be once a day. Practice.
Yeah, once a day.
It would be 25 plus race day, so it's like 28. We probably did like, not counting walking, 7 a week, maybe 8. Because we'd run till we get out of the site.
So it's like Maggie. Maggie used to do that. She played soccer, but she actually used to do like 8 miles a week. That's it. But yeah, she's like D2.
If it works, it works.
If it works, it works. Because we got away from it. We played like games.
You guys
We
got in
walked
trouble
the
though
park.
sometimes.
Yeah, we did. Definitely did. We had to run more. That was most.
Yeah,
of the
honestly-
punishment was most of our running.
Don't worry. We used to like when I was like a junior and like sophomore. We used to go hide in the woods,
Yeah.
and we played hacky sack in the woods. And just like and we would like find like water, and we would like
you
creek, and we
were
would spray it on us like down us, and we were sweating.
Hacky sack. Fuck. What was that? Like 1950.
They played frisbee at
Hey,
Pullman Park.
I'm not that old. We used to mess around a lot, dude. That was fun.
Yeah.
And then Coach Farr found out I was doing that. He did not like that very much.
Is that the same coach who's there now for cross?
No, that's late.
Late?
Yeah,
Okay.
Farr is over at Gerard coaching sprinters, ironically now. But he like, I kind of owe like my running career to him because it wasn't him getting on my ass. Like, I still kind of like when I was running in college, he had this Jeep, and whenever I was running slow in high school, the Jeep would like pull up. So he kind of like actually motivated me, and if it wasn't for him, like actually pushed me a little bit. Your dad wouldn't even let me walk on the team.
Yeah.
What pisses me off though is the fact that like they almost didn't let me on the team at YSU because we had 11 guys was too much.
Yeah, I heard there was
And
a
now we got like
limit.
45. Like it's like stupid.
Yeah. Like at the time, there was like a rule for how many sports can have like a certain amount of people with like guys and girls, and so like 11 or some number was the limit, like 10.
Yeah, like I
And
couldn't
then
even get on the cross.
CJ was the 11 guy or whatever, so like he was technically on the team.
Yeah,
so.
and I had one other kid in my class. That
Basinger was one of those kids too, right?
He was one of them. Yeah,
Yeah, one of the 10.
And he was a year under me.
Oh yeah, okay.
But he was one of them that came because
Yeah.
we lost some guys. But Tristan Damon was the only one that like came in with me. But he was the one that's actually like good.
Yeah.
Like as a freshman, he went like 25, like 30, and it was like at Kenosha, which is a super hard course. It's because you have to run up this ginormous like 800-meter hill like 2 times. It sucks.
Like Billy Goat.
On steroids, dude. On steroids. And it was
way.
so long. I could just see it now. But he quit. He like quit after his freshman year. He like was doing steeple and he came down on his. I forget the back. I think it's calcaneus. I think it's his back, the backbone of your foot. I could be wrong. The heel bone of your foot.
I don't know.
I forget the name of it, but and he like kind of broke it. He got a stress fracture in it.
Dang.
And then now he's like farming. You see him all the time. He's like just sitting at a combine.
That could have been you guys if you broke your.
Dude, that'd been
Achilles.
awesome. Can you imagine just sitting in like a $500,000 like tractor just driving around the field all day?
That'd be pretty sweet.
I would do it.
Got your earpods on, listen to music.
Dude, hell yeah.
Farm music, of course, like hillbilly music, like.
You got to get like oh, dude, I love my bluegrass.
Yeah. I mean, Creed Brad.
When you go,
that's what I'd be listening to.
Exactly. When you go down to Gatlinburg, there's a moonshine distillery down there, and it's Old Smoky.
Yeah.
But you could buy some moonshine and sit. They have rocking chairs and like a little waterfall, and then they have like people like playing the banjo, like on there. So you can just sit there rocking, and you can open up your like moonshine, and just drink in a rocking chair, listen to bluegrass. Dude, it's like awesome. I love
That's
the
the
vibes
dream.
down there.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We went to Gatlinburg, I think sophomore year.
Yeah, for a band trip. Bo hated it.
In band in high school.
It was
I
like
hated
winter.
it.
Nah, I hated band, so
hated
most
band.
of the
But-
trip,
but
the trip
where-
didn't really wasn't fun either.
When did you guys go? What time of year?
Winter. It was
winter, yeah.
December, I think.
It was
Okay.
freezing.
Oh, that blows.
Yeah.
Went to Dollywood too. I didn't like.
We
that.
used to go there for cross trips, actually.
I saw on like your
Spring
Instagram.
break.
You went there once.
We went to
or twice.
3 times actually. So I went there. My first trip, we usually go in March during spring break, so it's not as busy, but it's still a pretty
Yeah.
good time to go. The town's actually not very packed, because in the summer like it takes you like an hour to go a mile in the main strip because it's like traffic's
Man.
not that bad. But I went with Ethan Wilson, Big Country, Ryan Sullivan, and Derek Basinger on our first trip, and then I was like, this trip's gonna suck. And it was actually super fun. Like I had the Ethan Wilson's car, we took his down and his speaker was broke. And so he had a big like boombox speaker, but had like a microphone, and he forgot to take the microphone off. So we're driving down the main strip, and I took the big boombox out the window, and I'm like moaning at like families. I was like, oh! I'm like moaning at families trying to enjoy their time. So that was that first trip there, and then I organized the next one. I think I had like 8 guys.
Yeah, Luke was there. I think.
Luke
right?
was
Yeah.
there, Sean was there, me, Derek, Ethan
Lags.
Dobler, Lags.
Yeah.
Sparks one of them? I think Sparks was one
Might
of
have
them.
been.
But so that was that trip, and then the last one was like I think it was my 6th year. I think we went, and it was fun. It was a good time. Did some different hikes. I was kind of like, I guess, the ringleader, but no one really listened to me. I was like, this is when we're doing this, and this is what's happening. And if you didn't listen to me, I was on your ass. But what are you gonna do?
That sounds fun though.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Would you ever go back?
Oh yeah, Maggie and I have gone back. Maggie, I like going down there. We went in the summer, and it was like, it's cool seeing the trees with actual like leaves on them. But when we went though, we did. It's called Charles Bunyan. It's the one hike you do, and you go out to this one like little like overhang, and it's literally just like a big boulder sitting on a ledge, and you're like for like 270 degrees. It's like 1,500 foot drop straight down, but you can see for miles. But when her and I went, you couldn't see 5 feet in front of you on the whole hike because it was like a cloud. It was like white. It was a white.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Dude, it was actually like super eerie because like there was no noise and it deafened all the sound, and it was just white. It was super scary.
Anything could have killed you right there. Anything could have come
Exactly. I
out.
felt like a normal like Youngstown like goer. Like white is bad, right? You know, you get scared. It's a good save.
That was a good save.
All right, another topic. So, like, compared to high school and college, would you enjoy running more?
It was different college because I got to like.
High school, you have to mess around though, which is kind of nice.
It is fun. I
That's
got to
nice.
see some like cool things.
But yeah,
I got to see
college-
some cool people. Like, I got to like race against like Clayton Murphy a few times. I got to like see Nico Young run, who was also like super flamboyant. I got to like go to like the Drake relays. I got to go running down to
Yeah.
Miami. I got to I mean, I got like lifelong friends. I have lifelong friends from high school, like Matt Rosick and Anthony Leonard and Andrew Green. I mean, they're there, but it's just like college. I just got closer because like you actually are like in the trenches because it's just completely different training style than high school.
Yeah,
like you're in the trenches, like dying. Like doing 267s, you get real close with someone real quick. Those 267s hurt like hell.
Yeah,
like doing those workouts, so it was fun. I think probably college.
What about like school? Did you enjoy college more than?
Oh yeah,
I'd say.
Are you kidding me? Like I just like when I first came to college, I was sitting in a trig class. Mind you, I ended up getting a D in the trig class. Go figure. But I'm sitting in there. I have to piss like a racehorse, dude. I'm just sitting there rocking back and forth, and I actually raised my hand. I was like, "Can you use the restroom?" He's like, "Yeah, go." Why do you ask me? And I didn't realize like you could just go and not have to ask. But I was like, "Dude, this is a gold mine. I can just leave whenever I want." I'm like, "This is awesome." Yeah, it probably wasn't good that I like found that out. So. There was a time, it was a chem class. I had to do that. And my allergies were horrible. So I took a Benadryl. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a big boy. Like, this, like, Benadryls aren't going to kick in. I took 2 more. I was on 3 Benadryl.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I was knocked out. This is at like 8 a.m. lecture for chem. And I woke up at like 9. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, I felt like I was high. And I went to the track lounge. I just slept there. I woke up at like 3 right before practice. I slept through like 3 other classes. I was knocked. It's the thank God I can just leave and not like get stuck in school. There was one kid who, what's his name? Willie Malott, I think that's his name was. And he had insomnia or something like that. But he would just like, I don't think he was insomnia, but he would like sleep in class. Like he would just fall asleep mid-class, but had like a medical diagnosis. So he would just like, and then plop, and like just hit the desk. And he would just be out the rest of class, but teachers can't do anything about it because he's like medically diagnosed.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Yeah, 3 Benadryls is insane. 1, dude. 1 gets.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson. I don't really do it much anymore.
Much?
Depends on how I like. If I want to listen to like Maggie talk. No, I'm joking, Maggie. I'm sorry.
So I'm assuming you were in study tables up until
For a long while. Until I couldn't.
study tables were, I think, anything below a 3.0 you had to be in study tables.
I was in there for a long time.
Or I think below 3.5. I'm not sure what they had.
I think it was 3.
If you had a below 3.0 average GPA.
No, I was going to say I graduated with a 3.2 and graduated grad school with a 3.6. So I'm not bad. Don't hate on me.
Freshman year, everyone's required to go. Like
You know what my freshman year GPA was?
What?
I won't guess. Guess what you take one guess, then you take another.
I'm gonna say like 3.2.
You have to be below 3.0 to get study tables?
Yeah, but you have to go your freshman year regardless.
Yeah, freshman year,
first semester.
3.0.
1.75.
Whoa.
Damn.
How are you still on the team?
I don't know how that. I actually was texting the group like super concerned. I was so bummed. I saw that came out. I was like, dude, shit. And then I someone had like left like some Mike Hard, not Mike's Hard. What are those? Smirnoff Ice. Cannot drink them now. I had a 6-pack and I drank all 6, and I was off my ass. And that's actually, and then when I was 19, I didn't have my first kiss.
Yeah.
And that's when I got my first kiss. Alan Burns knew I didn't have my first kiss yet. So he had a great idea. And he's like, CJ, every shot you take, these soccer girls, which was Katie Hackos and these other ones. I fell in love with Katie Hackos that night for some reason. But he's like, every shot you take, you get a kiss. And I was like, it's a great idea. I took like 4 shots in like 10 seconds. And like, I have videos of it. I can send it to you. You put it right there. But
at 21, right?
Yeah, at 21. And I was sitting there, like I was sitting at the table, and I took the shot, and the one came up and kissed me, and someone like put my head up like this, and then I kissed her, and my head went down. I'm like falling all over the place. Oh, I was dying. I woke up. There was a couch like here, and there was another couch, kind of like how this like is oriented.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on this couch, and I tucked the bottle of Ciroc in on this one. When I woke up, it was reversed. I don't know how the hell I did it. At one point, I was like running around a coffee table, passing the bottle Ciroc was a baton, like switching back and forth like I was running a freaking relay. Like, dude, I was like actually insane. Like when I'm drunk and it's not good. I got wine drunk at Maggie's cousin's wedding a few months ago. They estimated I drank 2 bottles of wine, like 11%. Dude, I had to share a room with like her parents, her sister. Oh, God bless that family. They had to deal with me. I was like, oh no. I was like dying, dude. I was like screaming and crying. I was like, Maggie, help me. Help me. I was like spitting. I broke my shoes. I ripped through my shoes.
Really?
Yeah, we stuck in this, next door was a quinceañera. and like me and her cousin and her brother-in-law like stuck in. And we got like shoot out very quick by some very large Mexican man. Like, we got shoot out very quickly. But yeah, so that's my dumb stories, guys. You're welcome.
6 years in college, I bet you got a lot.
I have a lot of stories. I got a lot of stories from this trip, like from this jobs and everything. But I also have a lot of stories from like college and stuff. Like I don't know if an hour would cut it. I would not cut it for the amount of stories that I had, man. But it was.
If you didn't do that 6th year, I wouldn't have ran with you.
That's exactly why I wanted to come back and
One extra year. I was a freshman, he was a 6th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the only reason we ran together.
I'm like,
Oh, wow.
here's the thing.
We had like 2 races together, but still, 2 races.
Hey, you beat me.
Time trial, I beat you.
You beat me in.
You beat me at Yinzer.
Did I?
Yeah, it was by like half a second to a second.
No, just take it. You got it. You beat me.
I remember I was
remember it.
like telling my dad, like, if I beat CJ, you gotta give me that scholarship, and it didn't happen.
You could have my scholarship, dude. I didn't deserve it. I freaking. That 6 year was fun. I mean, I figured at one point, like, I'm sure some people were pissed because they felt like I was taking like their scholarship. Because I know that because some people actually said that, even though
Really?
like, I kind of earned it the year before. It was like a pound salt. I don't give a shit. But like, I have the rest of my life not to run. You know what I mean? I could
Pretty
never
much.
go back and get that 6th year.
Yeah.
So might as well just like go for it. And plus, I liked your dad a lot, and like you,
One
and
last
I
go
like
around.
the guys. I got to graduate with because I felt like since no one was in my class since Tristan left, I got to be with like Sean and Tyler Pullman and
Yeah.
Derek. I got to graduate with them because that's the
Right.
class, and Cole Lovett. I got to feel like I was in their class because that's who I hung out with.
Yeah.
So I got to
Yeah.
go out with them. So it was actually like I felt like fitting.
Did you go to graduation all like 3 times?
No, I actually.
Wait,
I-
3?
Well, because like you finish your 4th year, you could get your 5th year, and then like 6th year. You can
So I didn't
essentially,
finish my undergrad until like the 5th year because I just set up that because I was going to take a 5th year no matter what.
Yeah.
And I actually my graduation wasn't got bumped a little bit because of COVID. So I graduated at 22, but I got to go like I wasn't going to miss like conference. for it.
Yeah.
So I went the day before, and it was actually like to give the people of 2021, the class of 2021, like a chance to get graduated or whatever. So they're like, oh, you can join them. I'm like, all right, I did. And then they gave us like plaques that like said like class of 21 because they felt so bad. So I ended up getting one even though it was a class of 22, and they didn't get class of 22 anything. So I got something for free that no one else got.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then grad school I didn't get one. I actually didn't finish like my master's technically. So the only way for me to get scholarship and take like a loan out a little bit was to stay in the master's program. But even though we have like a graduate certificate program, so I just did 1 year of the master's and then I just called it and I got my grad certificate.
Yeah. What was your major?
Environmental studies.
Environmental studies, and masters. What was
Environmental studies as well.
Environmental studies. Yeah.
Yeah, because might as well. I mean, it adds a little bit. It makes you sound smarter.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not.
Masters.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we might go for our MBAs maybe.
That would be so
That'd be a
smart.
5th year.
It's expensive,
so
though,
we'll
yeah.
see.
Oh, it's super expensive. But here's the thing, though: is it going to pay off?
Probably.
It's an investment. You know what I mean? So I think you guys, it'd be a good idea to do that.
My dad's since he works here, still get the tuition.
Yeah, your dad's a freaking doctor, though, dude. Your dad, it's Dr. Gorby to you, sir.
He's a teacher.
He is.
so-
I took his class. I went an A. I got an A. Shout out Dr. Gorby.
I took it too.
It was super easy.
Jogging class. I told you to take it, but
I don't want to take it.
yeah, it wouldn't have contributed to your major at all.
Class. What?
Well, you barely jog.
Yeah.
Half the class is him just talking,
It literally.
and then you just play like tag or something.
Little does
That
your dad
sounds
know.
fun, actually.
Yeah, it's just like he makes it fun.
Little does your dad know. Me and Tyler Donati, who was a thrower, we cheated like crazy. Tyler Donati had a watch on. We would like time it. We would like walk
Oh,
it,
yeah.
and then like the last like 100 meters, we're like, all right, time to go. And then like we jog a little bit and finish. It'd be miraculously, we say 7 minutes. Right on the
Always.
freaking money, dude. Because if you were like every 10 seconds more past you were, so if it went like 7-11, you got like points knocked. Or if I said 7 flat.
Yeah, you get
7-11, you get points.
1
knocked.
point knocked for every 10 seconds you're off.
Yeah, so if you
Off
say
of what?
So like he says, guess your pace is pretty much what you mainly do in the class. You do like a mile jog like around the Watts track.
But there was these 2 kids that were so stupid. I think they like thought your dad was like trying to recruit them or something. 'Cause they were trying to like show off.
Go fast.
Yeah, but they would say like, "Oh, I want to like run like 8 minutes," and then they would finish, and it would be like they'd run like 6:10.
And they get a 0.
Yeah, they get like 0 points. And your dad's there like, "What are you doing? Like, literally, why don't you say 6 minutes and then like 8 minutes?"
Because you lose a point every 10 seconds. So there's
Oh,
10
wow.
points
Yeah.
for every time.
How much do you run?
You just guess your mile.
It's just
pace.
a mile
So you can
pace.
guess like a 9-minute mile, run a 9-minute mile, you get 10 points.
You really
but
could say half hour if you want to. You just walk.
But if you guess like a 5 flat and then you go 6 flat, then you lose 6 points or yeah.
Wow.
So
Damn.
It's super easy class.
It is a
I would have
super
been
easy
good at that
class.
because I'm just gonna keep your pace, you know.
He said someone called him
You're not allowed to
professor.
wear a watch. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
thing.
That's
It's
what,
like-
Yeah, that's why it's hard.
Yeah, but like,
You gotta know your pace.
but Thompson I didn't take his off. So it was like, and it wasn't like a smartwatch. It was just like a regular like time, like a
Yeah.
big hand.
But Easterling, who else did I have? Sparks and Pullman. That was a good class.
I like Easterling
I
too.
enjoyed that class.
Freaking Sparks, man. He's such a goofball.
Most of the time, Easterling was like doing his like he was biking during class because like he still was injured.
Oh, that's right.
So like honestly, we didn't really do much with him, but we did do some things. But I was mainly with Sparks and Pullman, which was kind of cool.
Sparks, dude. Is that when he had his collarbone injury?
Ah, no, he's still running, so I don't
Was he?
know.
Okay. Because he like
He might have had his collarbone. I don't know. I don't remember if he had like a cast at one point or something. Like he had a sling.
He had a sling for a bit. He actually was like super impressive what he did. He like was riding a bike and he crashed it and he broke his collarbone, like shattered it.
But I heard he was just like pulling into the driveway.
Yeah, and he like hit like
or
some gravel or
something,
some shit.
and just like tipped over on the motorcycle and then broke his collarbone. So like that's
wow,
all that
man.
happened.
Yeah, but he had like
crazy.
a steel plate inserted and everything. And the dude like took like maybe a week off and he was still running. It was actually super impressive. It, not gonna lie, it kind of fixed his form a little bit.
really?
He ran like this, like Waluigi a lot, and then actually made him go like forward. It was actually kind of nice.
Luigi.
Just insert a plate in your collarbone. It helps, man.
Yeah.
It helps.
Hope you
Next
run
step.
better.
That's my next step.
Exactly. See, and use that. It'll help you climb.
Yeah,
It'll help you climb,
that's
dude.
true. That's
But
the
you could
training,
like
yeah.
feel it when it's like it was like 10 degrees outside. It got super cold, and he literally could be like, my collarbone's like aching. I'm like, why? He's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's cold. The steel plate's freezing.
Is he always gonna have that plate in there?
Oh, yeah.
Never get it removed.
Isn't that like where you go through the TSA at the airport?
Yeah,
It's always
you have to. Yep.
That happened to me the other day, and it really, I didn't have any metal or anything. I walked through it, and he's like, "Yep, you got a little." There was like a little red mark right here.
I'm just saying, some people pay a lot of money for that, man. You're lucky. I haven't had that happen yet to me. I kind of wanted to, man.
What?
I want it to happen. It hasn't happened to me
Let's
yet.
get
You want the
patted
pat down?
down.
Yeah, why would I not want a free pat
What
down?
do you mean? Why would you not want a free pat
It's a
down?
free pat down. Come on, man. It's more touching than I ever get. Come on.
It was weird. He had this like whole like paragraph he has to say before he does it.
I'm
He was
going to touch you now. You're getting old now. I'll take what I can.
He was like 80, dude. Oh man, that was weird. That was a
That
weird
sucks.
pat down. Yeah, but yeah.
I saw CJ in the airport once when it was a delay.
Dude, that was actually wild.
We were supposed to
yeah.
go to what? We were supposed to go to Boston to race like a 5K, and then other people were doing other stuff in track. But that was an indoor, and then our flight was delayed. Everyone who was supposed to do the 5K that next morning at like 8 a.m. was like, "Oh, we're not PRing now because it's like 11. So it's like getting late." And then
Yeah.
CJ comes out of another airplane out of nowhere and just sees all of us, and then everyone's like, "CJ?" What the
Dude, I came back from Albuquerque. I get off the plane, I turn right, and I see people with like YSU shirts on. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And then I see Naldo, the coach,
Oh, Naldo,
coach,
yeah.
And I go up to him, I talk to him, and next thing here comes, you have like T. Clark, and then here comes Bo.
Yeah, I was like, "What?"
And I'm like, holy
CJ.
shit, it's everybody. And then your dad comes, I talk to him, and I was like, what are the chances of like, so I was
Yeah.
talking to Joe, and he's like, yo, the team got delayed at the airport, cleaning up. I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna like see them. That's actually like super
If it
crazy.
didn't get delayed, we would have seen him.
Yeah.
That, man.
And then I went
That's
sub
fate.
15. I went 14:59
Because
It's
the next
because
morning.
I rubbed it up on you,
You
man.
rubbed it up
My
on me.
talent came off.
I was expecting like a 15:30, so I was happy.
man,
That's pretty good. My 5K suck compared to that, dude. Oh, good for you, Bo.
You gonna race the firecracker soon?
Oh yeah, I'll race it. Am I
You're
just
racing it,
racing
right? You're racing it.
yeah,
You always race it.
probably. I probably have to work that day. That's the
Oh, you're
thing.
probably, well, you still can go in the morning.
Yeah, but then I don't want to be like tired because dude, the rich people they're gonna be running me dry, man. It's
Wow, where do you
insane.
work?
The Lake Club. It's a country club.
Oh jeez, Hallie
Yeah.
works there. Maggie's sister, Hallie works there.
Hallie, is she a
does.
server? Or,
Yeah, I think, or a waitress or something like that. I don't know.
But yeah, I don't know.
Or maybe a hostess. I actually.
He's getting trained right now.
You are?
Yeah,
He is. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, but get on there.
Nah.
She comes on. She racks in the big box.
it's insane. It's so inconsistent though because you could get like no tables, you could get like 4 tables, but some rich people they're so generous. Some are
yeah,
so
they're so
stingy.
generous.
Yeah,
Freaking pole people.
yeah, yeah.
They call me the Watts Monster because I would do like every run, but
Yeah, whether it was hot or cold out,
I didn't give a shit. I
It'd be
did.
like 80 degrees out.
My longest run in there is 13 miles. I just doing this. Like I would just do a long run there, and I think it was like 40 degrees outside, but I didn't care. I mean, we have a $14.7 million facility. Why would I not use it?
Yeah.
Like why would I not?
That's true. Yeah.
Like it's so like why would I not?
It's like Ryan Meadows. He doesn't like to go outside if he doesn't have to either. Like,
Exactly,
if
we
it's
know
like
I
any
shop.
cold at all, he's like up inside.
He got that from me.
I'm kind of the same way. I like going inside if I
Like, why would
don't
you
have
do
to.
that? It's a nice facility. We are like,
It just sucks because when you got like other sports on the field and then they're telling you to stay out of lane
like a ball
one,
hitting you in the head.
stay out of lane 1, 2, and 3, and then there's other sports like stay out of lane 4, 5, and 6.
Exactly, it's like-
what lanes are left?
No, that's the line. The line in between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
That's what you get.
It's softball. That's what pisses me off.
Oh, there's
why
so
do
many
You
sports.
have the middle net. Hit into the middle net. Don't hit into the freaking like side net.
Yeah, they hit into the side nets where you run on the outside, like on the lanes, and then they hit into that, like the nets.
Oh, wow.
They don't hit on the inside nets where like the 50-yard
That should
line.
get better then, I guess. I don't know.
I'll
Yeah,
take-
that's what-
Speaking of
Is there a list of things you love?
Is it like a
Is there a list of
never-ending?
things you love?
There's a list of
How long is that?
It's one
one
thing.
word. It's back.
Another thing I was gonna ask: life after college. How you enjoying the retirement life of not school or
It's-
not work, but
He looks like he's retired.
retirement? Yeah.
Well, I'm getting back into like the running game
But
a
yeah.
little bit, but I mean, just like
more-
after it, it's mundane. It's so monotonous. Like it's just you get up, you go to work, and it's nice because I get to like not go to the office every day. I get to go to like Phoenix next week and stuff like that. I get the
Yeah.
change of scenery. That's kind of why I chose environmentals because I can be out in like the environment and stuff.
You staying at Holiday Inns when you go there?
Holiday Inn, I stay anywhere. I mean, usually Holiday Inns. Get the point, so you can't. Like your dad.
The Gorby.
Your dad makes up.
It's always Holiday Inn.
Dude, I love Holiday Inns. Free breakfast and stuff.
Oh my god. Continental.
Average breakfast. And a little
Okay,
average.
all right.
Little
Don't you
average.
trash
Waffles are
my
good. Yeah,
food.
still.
I'll take my
still.
cinnamon rolls, please. Okay.
That is like the best part.
It is.
cinnamon
It's so
rolls.
good.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's a lot of stuff. We have. I bought a condo and
That's
working and we got 2 little kitty cats now.
Oh,
And,
man.
and then
What are
about to
their
get
names?
married and Obi, which Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the other
Yeah.
one's Olive.
All right.
I wanted to do.
Did you name Obi and Maggie name Olive?
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanted like 2 names that kind of like were somewhere. I liked Luke and Leia because Star Wars.
Yeah.
I said the only way I'll get cats is we name that, and I felt bad. I'm like, all right, you name the other one. She's like, I like Olive. I'm like, okay. Yeah, Olive. Olive Obi. He has like a little gray beard. So it's just
cool.
like really fitting. It's actually like
That's
kinda
cool.
cute. If he's a dick, he'll like go after your feet and he'll like go after like claw at him. And he's like kind of an asshole. Does she? He'll bite stuff. Like she has like a loopy. You know what a loopy is? Like it's a phone case and it has like a little loop on the back, like a rubber loop. And
think
it's supposed
so,
to
yeah.
be to like kind of keep your phone from falling off your hand.
Oh yeah.
Like we'll wake up and it's like gone. And we're like, we can't find it anywhere, and he just shits it out a few days later. Like he just digests it. He just bites shit. Dude. He just goes to town. But no, they actually don't use the claws or anything. Just they're nice cats.
You didn't want a dog? I guess
I'm a big dog
you're gone
guy.
a lot.
My dog
so.
actually just passed away
Oh,
a
man.
few weeks ago. Actually, so it was a tough winter.
What was the dog's name?
Jake. Jake was an
Oh, that's a
asshole.
good name.
Jake the dog.
Jake the dog. Jake was a douche.
What kind of dog?
That was a Pomeranian Yorkie mix.
I don't know what that is, but I'll put it right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, right there.
but he was.
So much.
It's yours. It's yours.
You're like,
I'll take Yaz.
This is a Bo episode, ladies and gentlemen. But he would he barked, and if you came in, good luck. Like, he was on you. He was a good guard dog, but he would just do goofy things.
Yorkies are small, right?
Yeah, they're pretty. He was probably maybe 20 pounds at his max. So he was I think the Pomeranian Yorkie was kind of maybe a little bigger. I
He
don't-
jumps on people.
He would not jump. Depends if he knew you or not. He would go after you.
Yeah.
And then once he got to know you, he would chill out.
Yeah.
But there's one buddy Sam, he was I put Jake on the leash and Sam was my dogs always hate Sam for some reason, and Sam was kind of messing with him a little bit, and he's like, aren't you just a good little puppy? And put his hand this close. I mean, I'm talking maybe a millisecond from his hand losing his hand. And it was in the dog's mouth, and he pulled it out last second. Jake hated him. Yeah, Sam did not like my dogs.
Dude, my dog is kind of like a beast. She's 65 pounds. She's a boxer.
Oh, I love boxing.
10% boxer only, but she jumps on people. She got kicked out of a dog park once, and she's insane. She does not care about electric fences. She goes through them. She just, oh my god.
How rough she got to be to get kicked out of a dog park? I think you
don't
told
know.
me about that.
She just did some stuff. It was wild though.
Yeah.
Another
Yeah,
time
we
I
have-
was gonna bring up golf. I know you're a big golf guy. Like short holes.
I sucked it, dude. I sucked bad at
What's
don't,
your best-
don't chop that.
That's
edit
showing
out,
it,
too. Don't
like,
take that out
short
of context.
holes.
I sucked it, by the way. I said that. Don't take it out of context. But I'm just terrible at golf. I'm in a big slump.
But you play short holes, right? A little bit.
Yeah, I do.
What's your best showing there? I've played there once, and it was with my uncle.
It probably was 41 or 40.
I got 99 on
Hey, you're
short
down a
holes.
hole in one there, dude.
Does he on short? No, it's regular golf.
Was
I'm
it?
pretty sure. Yeah, it was a part. It was not part 3. Part 3 golf is where I did the short holes, but the He went to some course with Jersey and then other friend, like my Gregory.
It was at Mill Creek because he was hanging up. My dad saw it. I think it was at Mill Creek. It must have been at the actual, like...
Mill Creek Golf Course?
Yeah.
Probably.
It had to be there because my dad walked into the clubhouse and he looked and there's just your dad standing there with the ball smiling. And I was like... My dad sent me a picture. I'm like, what the hell?
It's
like,
funny because my dad didn't see it go in. He was like, did it go in? And Mike Gregory already just started about to hit his next ball. He's like, nah, it didn't go in. Jersey's like, I think it went in. And he's like, did it go in? Jersey's like, yeah, it went in. And so then they drove down and it was in there. So
dude, that's something that would never happen in my life.
They didn't see the ball anywhere else, and there was one in the hole, and it was the same ball. So like,
I feel like a bum, like always checking the hole. Like if I can't find my ball, I always just go over and peek over. But I don't want people to see it. Yeah, it could happen. Exactly, it could happen, right? I don't want people to see it though, because they're like, "You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy." So yeah, golf. I'm a big into like we do fantasy golf.
Really?
Shout out Pin High Golf League. That was Joey, me, Joey's brother Neil, and Davin. You've probably met Davin.
I know Davin, yeah.
And we have like a 4-man like fantasy golf league.
Yeah, we moved the Vegas trip just for you.
That's what I heard. I felt so honored actually. That actually kind of like touched me a little bit. I kind of was like, oh dude.
We lost the whole day of Vegas, but we're going to the wedding.
Dude, when you go to Vegas, are you 21 yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you're fine then.
April turned 21.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not that fun. I hate fucking Vegas. Vegas sucked. I went when I was 18. Couldn't really do much, but it also like sucked dick. It was hot. Coldest day was 112.
Really?
The
What?
coldest day was 112.
Are you serious?
Yes, the coldest
Like
day.
felt like 112?
No, it was real feel or real
Really?
like temperature like 112, and then
Wow,
like the feel was like maybe like 120. That was
Damn.
the coldest day.
My dad told me there's a new track out there that he said I should go try out.
Yeah,
so
get
we're
that
gonna
thing
try
out.
it
Go
out.
run. Yeah, go ahead, do it.
But also, I remember he said some stuff about like racing in Vegas once or twice. I'm like,
Why would
you feel dead.
That sounds horrible. That sounds walking from building to building sucks dick. Like that alone is going to suck if you run on a track. Just like the heat radiating.
He says distance is like it's what is it? Like appearances are like deceiving, is what he said in Vegas, because like things are farther out than it seems. It seems closer. But
That's like I was talking about the mountains.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like
it's right there.
So far out.
Yeah, it's just a few more steps. Did you come out on top in Vegas or no?
I was 18. I couldn't even fucking.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, I didn't even do shit.
That
Damn.
sucks.
That's like Dan.
So I
Dan's
just like walked around. I was like, my foot was like partially on, so like where the walkway was tile, and then the casino floor was carpet. I like had like maybe my pinky toe on there. I got yelled at because like I was an 18. Like that's like the type of trickle. It was just like I'm not even like near a machine. And you're screaming at me.
That's gonna be Dan because Dan's coming with us. He's not.
Yeah, one of our friends.
Yeah, he can
Probably
still
not.
swim. He's got that beard though. He can.
He can pass for. I don't know. He's pretty short.
They card.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's gonna be
everybody.
short for the rest of his life, so I mean, he can still pass.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna gamble big in Vegas. We're gonna get a lot of money.
Are you?
put
Yeah.
$2 grand down.
And if we
get him
don't,
out
then we'll
10
just spend
grand.
more money until we get more
What
money.
is it to be like the freaking Hangover? You guys would have like math numbers going on over like this. Like your math numbers right there.
Yeah, we'll put some math numbers right.
But
Bo's brain bubble.
it's not as easy as you think. Roulette's probably your best option.
I love
We've
roulette.
played on a cruise because you only had to be 18 on a cruise, and then we've played in Canada because you only had to be 19.
We played with Mr. Gorb. He's really fun to play.
My
with.
dad,
Oh, I bet.
he's he gambles. He loves blackjack though.
See, blackjack's also a good one. I suck at blackjack really bad.
Yeah, my
Roulette
brother
I'm
just
decent with, but slots of my
Oh, dude,
Slots are my
the wheel.
Oh, there's like a certain wheel that's like awesome.
No, I like the big ones that have the TVs like up to like the ceiling. That's like the big screen, like when it makes loud noises, and I only won like $10, but it's like making me seem like I feel like an old man. Like,
But yeah, the other day we were on a cruise and we gamed. My brother, he did blackjack and it's a $10 minimum. And within 2 minutes, he lost $80 all in a row, which is insane. The chances of that, he looked it up, are like 0.04%, which sucks. I was laughing at him.
good brother. You're really supportive.
You want to talk about that last topic?
So we also have one other question that we ask everybody.
Okay.
The main one.
And it's between me and Bo. It's like a little. We should have a tally actually on that whiteboard.
Yeah.
over there.
So far everyone's agreed with me.
It's like 9-0 right now.
Yeah, that's our ping pong tallies. We've been playing ping pong.
Yeah, he's winning right now, but that's just right now. It's for $5, but
Oh, that's dude.
By the end
That's
of
a
that,
Dunkin' coffee, man.
Tom,
Come on.
you-
that's or just like half of a Starbucks something. I don't know.
yeah.
But so, what's your favorite cereal?
Cereal?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have cereal often?
All right, so here. All right. Dry cereal. I like dry cereal. What? And it's gonna be.
That changes the
No,
whole.
this could change everything. This could
Dry
change
cereal.
everything.
I love dry cereal.
Uh-huh.
I don't like it too much with milk, but
Okay.
there's two, and I think the one's gonna sound really weird. One's Frosted Flakes. I like Frosted Flakes.
Classic.
It's okay.
Pops.
Pops?
I love Pops so
Stale
fucking much.
Pops. Stale Pops.
That
dude,
I don't agree
dry.
with.
No, Stale Pops is the shit. Like, there's no other question. It's the shit.
Pops has always been like one of my favorites, dude. Like I went to my cousin's house, and you know those small little things.
Yes.
I would only get the Pops.
Oh, that's what I do. That's my breakfast usually when I
But I
travel.
put milk
I'll grab
in
a bunch of those. I
Yeah.
just
Oh
get my
my
mouth.
god.
Like, if I shouldn't be doing that, I don't know.
Okay, that changes.
Yeah,
everything
oh,
for our
this is
next
gonna be
question.
rough. Wait, why not Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Or like,
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good as hell. I like it. I like it dry. I like it dry again.
Yeah.
Well, that's the only one I really could do like with milk because you get like the cinnamon sugar that like gets left.
Okay, I
Like-
guess.
Like the Cocoa Puffs that like supposed to like in like fruity or not fruity pebbles. Cocoa Pebbles. Are supposed to make it like taste like chocolate. It just tastes like watered down shitty
Yeah.
chocolate milk. Like it just sucks.
Yeah,
It sucks.
I never drank the milk after, but for
I'm surprised Cinnamon Toast Crunch wasn't your favorite. That's
It's not my favorite. It's on the list. It's up the top 5. For
Lucky
sure.
Charms?
Lucky Charms also top 5.
Yeah, okay, alright.
Dry though.
Okay.
This is
It's gonna
a
make the
that's
next question a little
really
awkward
rough.
from what you just said.
Okay.
But when you do use milk,
Okay.
How do you make a bowl of cereal?
Cereal to milk.
There you go.
Cereal and
What is that,
milk.
like
you said it
10,
so
10
confidently.
people,
like,
I
that's
think?
the right answer.
But who said different?
He pours milk for
You
it.
were a heathen, dude. You were like.
Someone called him disgusting.
You were the off, man. You were the off.
Dude, I got verbally slandered. So I never physically yet. I never got
You're a
physically
sussy
beat up.
vodka. That's what you are. You're a sussy.
He says milk, then cereal.
Do you have a reasoning?
Because it's
It
normal.
makes logic. I don't know. Like,
What is the logic?
do you put pants on then underwear? Like, how does that work? Like, no. Like, it just that's the logic. Because then you can actually get more cereal and then an appropriate amount of milk rather than overflowing the amount of milk and then like a minuscule amount of cereal.
No, you put the milk in. Oh, too
But
much
here's the thing
milk.
you gotta realize: the cereal's dry, so it's not gonna.
Yeah.
You have to wait for the cereal to absorb the milk.
See, that's where you're wrong. You don't wait. You know, you want the cereal to be dry as hell, but so it's the bottom is wet. It's the milk, and
You
then
make
the top is
a
dry.
great thing, but then don't put it in milk. You want it dry, then don't put it in milk. I just don't know what to tell you. Then.
Maybe I'm like you. Maybe I gotta try it dry.
Dude, dry cereal is the move.
All I really eat is Rice Krispies up there with honey.
Rice Krispies and Cheerios,
Yeah,
right?
it's cheaper than
The
Rice
great
Krispies.
value Rice
Yeah.
Krispies. I respect it.
Thank
Great
you,
value
thank you.
is a move.
It is. Everything I have is great value.
And I like
Because it's great value.
It's great value. You kind of like great value.
He gets it.
I used to do that, Carl. I used to have great value Pop-Tarts. I will promise you don't skip on your Pop-Tarts. Do not skip on your Pop-Tarts.
There's some things that you just can't.
There's just like toilet paper, 2-ply, and your just regular Pop-Tarts. Get your Pop-Tarts.
I get great value toilet paper, and it.
Yeah, you freaking
Some blood comes-
maybe tissue paper that you can like blow and feel air coming through. It's like you're the type of dude to like do that stupid trick where you like put a hole in it and you put your finger through it and you like go here and then you pull it out. Like have you seen those like people do that?
I've
Like,
seen
say
that.
like
I've
nasty
seen
shit.
that.
That's some shit you would do. With that
Wait,
freaking
how is it
blood.
that you put the finger and then?
Yeah, you like fold it and then you like rip the corner off and then you put your finger in it and then you wipe your ass and then you like pull it out and it like you're supposed to wipe off and then the little corner that you took off you're supposed to get under your fingernail to clean out the shit under your fingernail. Like what are we talking about? Like dude, like who came up with this idea? Like that is a horrible idea.
It does sound terrible.
That makes no sense. You just got doo-doo on your fingers. Like why? Like no. Like,
It's disgusting, just like
that makes
pouring
no
the milk
sense.
before the cereal.
Yeah, like here's the thing though. You're
How do you even compare those?
I don't know. You might be onto something with that comparison. You guys are getting demonetized so fast.
It's okay, we're not even monetized.
You will be. Who were we trying to get the plug? Who was the plug?
Wait, what?
When we get to the episode, who were we trying to get you to sponsor you guys?
Oh, there's been so many. Right, this time was.
What was the one that you were talking about?
23. No, 23.
Yeah, 23andMe. Plug it.
Please.
Plug
I
it.
bought
Put
your
it in.
Mother Day special, man.
Put them on.
We want Jim Tressel on here.
We do want to
Dude,
wrestle.
that'd be. I've had
My dad knows him, but it's like, that's such an awkward
So-
question to ask.
Jim Trust's actually a super nice guy.
Yes.
But so the one speech I had, so when Sean was athlete of the year, like he was like out of all my
Yeah.
he was the athlete of the year, and he gets to choose somebody to pick to introduce him, and he picked me, which is like a super like big honor because he could have picked anybody.
Yeah.
And so him and I was like training partners and stuff. He picked me, and I felt super honored. So I got to have a speech in front of everybody just to introduce him. And I wasn't gonna be like, oh, he's a very good runner, and then here he is, Sean Peterson. Like I'm not doing that. And so I kind of like made like a nice speech. I wrote it. I thought it sounded good. And Jim Truss was fucking row, dude. Like he's right. I literally look and I see his ass right fucking there. And I'm talking, and he's mentioned in my speech. I was like, yeah, I thought I was gonna come to YSU. I was gonna have a great career, and I was gonna have a statue out in the front right next to Jim Trussell. And I kind of made that joke, and I looked up at Jim Trussell, and he is just the blank stare. I was like, oh, dude, I wrote that for you, asshole. And the rest of the speech, I was like sweating. I'm like, oh my God, I'm tanking. I'm flopping like crazy, dude. I feel like a bad comedian.
Yeah, my dad told me about that. He's like, you made a joke about Jim Trussell, and then like, he's like, he did not react.
He did not react. He did not give a shit.
It got in your head too.
But he's a super nice guy.
He is.
Sean and I, the one time, we came out, this is Sean was a freshman, we came out of Chick-fil-A, and because Sean had like his freshman Peace Points or whatever, and he bought me after a workout. And we're coming out, dude, and it was like a snowstorm. And I stayed there at their apartment. It was him, Pullman, and Cole at their dorm. And we're coming out, and like, dude, we were like walking through fucking tundra. Yeah. Jim Trussell pulls up on this heated fucking golf cart. He goes, boys, where you going? We're like, the dorm's like, let's go, get in. And we got to ride with him up there, dude. He's like talking with us. I have like a table on Snapchat. Yeah, dude, it was like heated, nice golf cart. But he would walk around, he'd remember my name. Like, he'd be like, cool. How we doing? And he'd be like, he'll talk to people. And
That's
like,
awesome.
It doesn't matter if you were an athlete or not. Like, I know he was a big like proponent of like athletes and stuff.
Student athletes, yeah.
Yeah, but
All right, well, this is probably the end of the podcast. We went over an hour. Honestly, an hour 30. So, do you know how to end the podcast?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
All right, so, want to take guess what this podcast is called?
do you want to guess what the podcast is?
Yeah, you can guess first.
It's called Tip of the Iceberg.
Yeah, okay, he knows.
I know.
Fan.
I'm a fan.
Long time fan.
I'm a fan, dude. I'm a fan.
What do you think we say to end the podcast? Take a guess.
Don't be like the Titanic in your life. Like, float on, baby.
That would be good. Float on.
People were giving some good suggestions.
Yeah, I know. What did we have last time?
I don't know, but it was something with the Titanic too, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was too. Yeah.
We just say that's just the tip of the iceberg.
That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
So-
it's not as creative.
Yeah, we'll
It's
say
not-
it at the same time.
good.
So
Okay.
that's been fun, and you know what they say? That's
That's
just
the
tip of the
I
iceberg.
said it way too early. You're welcome.
Thanks for watching.
I knew that would be a good episode.
I know. It was awesome interviewing CJ. The amount of stuff we're going to have to cut, the amount of cuts that will already be done when people watch this episode is going to be insane.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a director's cut one day with just a pure unadulterated CJ.
My dad said, like, the director's cut would be insane to listen to. He's only imagining. That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to put CJ's episode out. But, like, we have a lot of other episodes that are really good, too.
Yeah.
But I think CJ's, honestly, like, so far, up to CJ's episode, what would you say is your favorite episode we filmed?
Up to CJ's episode. That we filmed.
You had to make a choice. And you can't count the solo episodes. And, like, the first episode, obviously, was our first podcast.
That's tough.
It's not really that great of an episode, the first episode, but...
It's all about, like, the person, you know? So it's just like choosing a person.
Yeah, but which one did you enjoy making? Not about the person, like, how you like a person or what, but I'm just saying, like, you enjoyed and had the most fun making the podcast.
I laughed
I know who
probably the most with Dan and CJ.
You think so?
That's
Okay,
probably
so
where
it's a
I
tie?
laughed the most.
All right, if you're making a tie, I'm gonna say a tie too. I had the most fun in filming these two-person episodes. Would probably be Marshall.
Oh, Marshall, I laughed.
Marshall's was.
I laughed with all of them. They're all
Yeah,
good.
but Marshall's was
People are
probably the
funny,
hands
dude.
down funniest episode we filmed, and it was
That's
so
a good
long.
one. That's a good one. Yeah.
It was probably hands down one of the funniest ones, and then honestly, CJ's was
Yeah.
so up there,
Dude.
because CJ kept the conversation going so easily.
Yeah, there's just some people that.
But
are
there's
just,
been some great episodes, like
naturally
Dan,
funny.
Jared, everyone, Tony's. I mean, there were some really good episodes.
Dude, I mean, they're all good in their own special
Yeah.
way. All of our guests,
But
we love you deep down.
the two funniest have to be, for me, probably CJ and probably Marshall.
I'm gonna say Dan,
Marshall's-
CJ, and Marshall.
Dan's good, was really good.
three
Too.
funniest. in my
Dan's the
opinion.
special episode was great.
Yeah, but we get different stuff from each guest. You know,
We do.
different kinds of
Different qualities,
different
different
qualities. Yeah,
different aspects too.
yeah.
But
That's a good question, though.
I don't know. I thought that was
It's a
actually
good 18th.
Maybe we should have asked that
question.
episode 20 before we should have asked
Okay,
that.
let's cut this out and drag it over to episode 20, bro.
Yeah, but then what about the other two people we asked? Like, what if their episodes are so much better than the people we said?
Let's ask very awful people. No, if you're asked for 19 and 20, don't.
Oh, that's gonna suck now. Whoever
No,
ends in
we don't even know who we're asking. This is just.
We don't, but it's gonna suck whoever ends up in
No.
those spots.
They'll watch this. And
Yeah,
they'll
Jared still
cry,
wants a
they'll
summer
cry.
episode.
And it is summer, basically.
It is actually.
Not technically,
I
but
think once June hits, it's summer.
June 21st, I think. My
That's
dad's-
when summer starts.
around there, yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Nah, for
late
us,
June.
I count summer starting like right when we got out of school.
May is
Right when
when
we
summer
got out.
starts, which isn't. It's not like high school. It was June, like 4th.
Yeah.
But May.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
say probably May is that's when my summer
It's
starts.
gonna be weird when like we get like work jobs and summer never starts.
I'm gonna be a YouTuber, so.
You're gonna be a YouTuber.
Well,
Or
after
maybe I'll be.
I'm gonna get a work job.
I want to be
Be
Chandler.
the working man, and then hopefully one day get a YouTube channel.
If you become so popular.
Well, I have a YouTube channel. But what?
Could I be your guy that gets money like Chandler?
You know, like Mr. Beast has like his like friends, like Chandler, Chris, like all the people.
I want to be Chandler.
You want to be Chandler? Chandler's
be
cool.
Chandler.
CJ's episode was great.
Yeah.
Till next time,
That's just the
tip of the iceberg. Thanks
Thanks for watching.
Another one down.